A lethal Russian hardware seems to be heading towards the Ukraine border, as per some footage circulating in social media. It's the Buk M1 air defense system that has the NATO reporting name SA-11 Gadfly. Viewers may note that this is the same system that a Dutch-led joint investigation team concluded had shot down Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 by launching a missile from pro-Russian separatist-controlled territory in Ukraine in July 2014. This is a concerning development for Ukraine as well as for the West. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Russia is sending a message by deploying a notorious air defense system near Ukraine's border. Let's get into the details. This video is sponsored by War Thunder. If you are, like us, fascinated by military vehicles and technology, I recommend you give War Thunder a try. It's a military vehicle combat game which you can download and play for free on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. It has a huge variety of more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s, which you can take to battle on land, in the air, and at sea on more than 80 theaters of war. War Thunder's been kind enough to offer all Defense Updates viewers a special bonus, which will grant you a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account time for registering using our link in the description below. So take the plunge and join more than 20 million players from around the world. The videos in question were posted to the Russian Telegram messaging site and have been examined by the Conflict Intelligence Team, or CIT, which is an open-source information analysis group. One clip, taken from the cab of a moving train, shows components associated with the Buk M1 air defense system at Maslovka Station in western Russia's Voronezh Oblast. According to CIT, the presence of 9S-18 M1 Kupol acquisition radar indicates that a battalion-strength Buk M1 system is present there. The video was recorded on December 6th, according to the date on the train driver's instrument panel. While Western intelligence was warned of the increasing presence of Russia's heavy armor and artillery, the positioning of a system like Buk M1 can be seen as a major development. The Buk air defense missile system was developed to replace the previous Cub. Its industrial designation is 9K-37. Development of this system commenced in 1972 and was meant to be a successor to the Cub M3. It entered service with the Soviet Army in 1980. The Buk has been exported to a number of countries. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, a number of air defense systems were passed on to successor states. Currently, Russia operates around 350 of these systems. This air defense system can defeat maneuvering aircraft and helicopters flying at low or high altitudes. Buk M1 is an improved version of the original Buk. It has better resistance to electronic countermeasures and anti-radiation missiles. A standard Buk battalion consists of a command vehicle, target acquisition radar (TAR) vehicle, 6 transporter erector launcher and radar (TELAR) vehicles, and 3 transporter erector launcher (TEL) vehicles. A Buk missile battery consists of 2 TELAR and 1 TEL vehicle. The main sensor is 9S-18 M1 Kupol M Snowdrift Target Acquisition Radar, which has a range of 160 kilometers or 100 miles, and is supplemented by 9S-35 M1 Fire Dome Target Tracking Radar, which operates in HI band and has a range of 85 kilometers or around 52 miles. A Buk TELAR vehicle is fitted with radar, digital computer, missile erector and launcher, friend or foe identification system. It's operated by a crew of 4 and carries 4 missiles. Radar of the Buk Telar vehicle searches for targets, tracks them, and guides missiles on them. So, if required, each Telar vehicle can operate autonomously. The radar detects aircraft flying at altitudes over 3 kilometers or 1.8 miles at a range of 80 kilometers or 50 miles. The detection range is reduced to 40 kilometers or 25 miles when aircraft fly at 30 to 100 meters above the ground. The Buk fires 9 M38 missiles. It's a single-stage and solid-fuel missile. It resembles U.S. Tartar and standard naval air defense missiles. Each missile has a length of 5.5 meters, a wingspan of 860 millimeters, and a weight of 710 kilograms or 1,565 pounds. It can carry up to 70 kilograms or 155 pounds high-explosive fragmentation warheads with radar proximity and contact fusing system. It can engage targets at a range of 20 kilometers or 1.25 miles at altitudes over 3 kilometers or 1.8 miles. The 9 M38 missile has a hit probability of 70 to 93%. The reaction time of the system is 22 seconds from track to launch. It takes 5 minutes to set up after arrival on site, 5 minutes to depart in shoot and scoop mode. The system can engage 6 targets simultaneously and guide 12 missiles. According to U.S. intelligence, Moscow has deployed more than 100,000 troops in areas around the Russian-Ukrainian border. Some reports claim that Russia is preparing a large-scale infusion in Ukraine, which, according to preliminary intelligence reports, will occur in early 2022. Chief of the Defense Staff in the United Kingdom, Admiral Sir Tony Radakin, has warned that a full-scale invasion of Ukraine would be on a scale not seen in Europe since World War II. Russia already has a considerable air power advantage over Ukraine. The Buk M1 system will provide a protective umbrella that will make it almost impossible for Ukraine to conduct any kind of meaningful air operations in a potential future conflict. Since the system is highly mobile, it can pop up at different locations at different times, and it can't be taken out by a preemptive strike. It's evident that the emergence of Buk M1 is a worrying development for Ukraine and the West.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.